Well, you got to understand, he was off his nut that night. He'd had about 4 E's.
Right.
So he was absolutely off his nut. I mean, it was a funny statement, but I was cringing at the time because I knew he was off his nut on ecstasy. And it was like, there's 7 people in a room tonight that's giving a hope to young people.
There are 7 people in this room tonight who are giving a little bit of hope to young people in this country. That is me, our kid, Bonehead, Wigsy, Alan White, Alan McGee and Tony Blair. And if you've all got anything about you, you get up there and you shake Tony Blair's hand, man. He's a man. Power to the people.
I was cringing, but I love Noel. I'm still good mates. I actually emailed him Sean Ryder's solo album about fucking 10 minutes ago. Right. And I'll be seeing him next week. I'm still pretty good. I'm still pretty close with Noel. A great guy. He's so loyal, man. Such a good guy, man. Yeah. So, yeah, he was off his nut. What did I feel like? I was cringing at the time, Alex. I was like, fucking, because I knew he was off his nut. Do you know what I mean? But it's one of these things, and the fact that I could recite the entire thing shows you how famous that fucking clip is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In all the Oasis documentaries, isn't it? It's in everything, that thing. What do I think of it? What do I think of being involved with the government? Well, actually, you probably wouldn't know this, but I managed to change the law, Alex. Labour got in, and then they loved me because I'd brought Oasis to the party and got them, really helped Blair get in with the young people, to be honest, right? Mm-hmm. And Labour got in, they crushed the Tories, literally crushed them, and it was I think it's the biggest ever Labour win, and I think we gave it a sense of now creation in Oasis, mainly Oasis. And they were offering me jobs. I turned them all down, Alex. They wanted me to get Young Britain back to work. I turned it down. And then I ended up, they offered me, they said, look, we need you in this committee. It's called the Creative Industries Task Force. And it was me, Richard Branson, Gail Roebuck, Paul Smith, Robert Devereux. It was all pretty high-flying sort of thing. I was, God almighty. And little old me was a bit mental. I mean, I was really only there because I'd found Oasis. So anyway, I was on that. And then they put me in the Music Industries Task Force. They tried to make me the boss of that, which was essentially being the head of the music business in Britain. And I refused it, right? But I ended up on the committee. I didn't even want to be on it, right? And but they said, please be on it. So I ended up being on it. And so after about a year, I realised I had quite a lot of power, you know what I mean? So, and I really had Blair's ear, so I managed to change the law. And you could be a musician and get benefits. And for 10 years in our country, you could get benefits by showing up to a sponsor kind of person and showing them that you had a guitar, and you would get your 40 or 50 quid a week for being a fucking musician. Now, but with the Tories in, they don't even want you on. They want to take you off. Do you know what I mean? And that was good. So to answer your question, I thought it was great that I managed to affect something. You know what I mean? And so maybe the bullshit of going to 10 Downing Street was waylaid by. I mean, I only went to 10 Downing Street because I wanted to have a look. I mean, I was like, my nosy fucker, right? But but I mean, in balance, I think I did good. I think I did all right. You know.